Hey, how's it going out there, my friends? Josh here with Desert Gardens Homestead. So I finally finished up this second goat run that I've been working on. I wanted to allow Moses and Peanut, which is Moses' son, to be separate from one another and to have their own space and homes. And so I took quite a bit of time in making this goat pen. As you can see, he's got a really nice sized house here. Here's a good look at the inside. And a nice little shade structure here that I made for them as well. Ran some water out here from the other spigots I'd done previously. I just went ahead and ran an additional 50 feet out here. So the entire pen here is about 50 by 40 feet. And actually made two gates. There's a gate for the rear going back there to the quarter acre. So it'd be easy access to allow him out there along with the girls. And then a front gate for me to enter. I've got a telephone pole here. I was going to make another roost, just like the girls there love to be up on their roost. But I've got a major problem. Here's my problem. This pen is right next to the other pen. And I went ahead and I elevated the fence up. But unfortunately, Moses had a major problem with Peanut being back here with a couple females. I think Moses wanted all the ladies to himself. And so Moses got up on the perch where Ruth and Esther are right now. And he just jumped right over and he bent my little fence post there with the fence. And so it's pretty much caved in on the side, as you can see. I've already fixed it once, and then he did it again, and so Moses ended up in this pen. And so what I did was I just allowed Moses to be in here with the females, and then I put Peanut in the other pen. So Moses jumped on this gate and he opened the latch up. I think with just the force of him jumping on it, the little latch here gave way, opened up the rear gate. And so he was just going all throughout the back part here. And I just knew that I would have issues containing him and Peanut. And so I just have nothing but issues when I try to separate the pack. But Moses is just a little hard on Peanut. Peanut seems to cower a lot of the times. And I know with male and male, especially when Peanut gets a little bit older, it just caused some major issues. And so I'm just trying to prevent that now, giving them their own space. But they actually seem to be happier when they're all together, believe it or not, even with Peanut. And so I'm just not sure what I should do. I've had a couple thoughts. Maybe I could electrify this little fence, and then that would teach him not to jump over, which may work. But then I would have to worry about this rear gate here, and I'd probably have to get some chain link with a padlock and just keep it closed, wrap the chain around and make sure that it wouldn't be opened. But then they would probably find out another way to get out. That's the thing with goats, is they're very opportunistic and they are escape artists. So if they don't want to be somewhere, they're not going to be in there. And so I'm just not quite sure what to do. So I have this perfectly good pen here that I spent quite a bit of time on making. Have water, I have the fence. The fence is 6 foot tall, and I just can't seem to put anything in here. I've had thoughts about maybe turning it into a chicken run, which another chicken run wouldn't hurt, but I've got 4 already, so I don't think I need another chicken run, possibly. But I would really like to try to separate the 2 male goats here and keep one in here and then the other over there. So if anybody has any ideas or suggestions, I would be happy to hear them. And the only real thing I could think of doing would be to fix and then electrify that fence Put a chain with a padlock on this one. I don't know if he could open that front gate. He hasn't so far. It's a little bit more, the smaller gates are harder, I think, with the force and pressure to open up with the latch. But I may have a weak point there. And then with the neighbor's fence here, it's just the old cattle fence. And I think that one's only 5 feet. So I may have to do something with that in the future as well. So I'm not quite sure what I can do there. But even with the chickens, if I were to put chickens in here, I would certainly have to extend that up, maybe another 4 foot, so the chickens wouldn't fly over the fence as well. 6 foot they don't seem to mess with unless they can get onto something. Maybe if they got on the top of this little shade structure, then they could just jump that little fence section to get back there, would be a possibility. So I think either route, whether I go with goat or chicken, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments and modifications back here with this run. And so all that hard work is now on pause because I'm not quite sure what to do. So I certainly appreciate you stopping in and checking out this video. Certainly appreciate you checking out this channel, and look forward to any advice or suggestions from all of you great homesteaders and gardeners out there. Many minds come up with great ideas, and so looking for some feedback, and I hope you have a great day today. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.